Maybe Aditya, you can come on screen if you are not shy.
Yeah.
So let me check, is Aditya here?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, you are. We are able to hear you, Aditya, and we are able to see you. Good to see you, Aditya. Good
Yeah,
morning.
thank you. Good morning.
Okay, guys. I just want to give you a quick intro about Aditya. Maybe especially for people, AJ skill development people. Aditya is our AJ skill development trainee who joined AJ skill development, and this is his profile, Aditya Bhat. So a quick round, like Aditya got laid off a few days back, and he want himself to upskill in Salesforce. So, and he joined AJSD, and this is his profile. He joined AJSD on Jan, and he upskilled, and now he got an opportunity to join in Sita Core Technologies as a Salesforce developer itself. First of all, congratulations, Aditya, for getting placed. We are really
Thank
happy
you.
that you're able to crack the interview, and now you're going to join. You're going to join from tomorrow onwards, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Nice to know about you. So over to you, Aditya. Maybe you can help us with your background on. I just want you to understand, how do you come to know about Salesforce, first of all, and from that you can take us through your journey on Salesforce.
Okay.
Over to you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity, Ashok. Yeah. So I'm glad that I'm able to express myself and I'm able to guide some people. So okay. So let's start a brief history about myself. So it happened in December when I was laid off. I was working in a Salesforce project, but I was working in a support, not too much development part. So in December, I got laid off. Yeah. So from there, I had two choices: either to work again as a fresher because the skills I had, I knew that the skills I had will not give me a job, will not be enough for me to get a job. So either to go again in a company as a fresher, or to upskill myself, and or to like work from some time and upskill myself and get a job as a Salesforce developer. So I did a little bit of R&D, and then I got to know about AJ. Actually, before I joined the AJ, I joined in another institute. I won't take the name, but the first question I asked to the teacher there, like I asked him what is the current release going on. So he couldn't answer. So that was the point. Like I knew that this is not going to work. So I need to choose another institute. So I did a R&D and I read your reviews, AJ development reviews, and I consulted some few peer trainees from your institute. And
Okay.
I got to know that your institute, the content is very good and the support team is also very good. So in January, I joined the AJ skill development, and I constantly worked on upscaling. I learned technologies, and I think the content you guys have is really different from other institutes, and you're learning techniques and the support team that are the all are very good, and they definitely guide you throughout the course.
Okay.
So after like upscaling myself, I gave a mock interview, which surprisingly was easier, which was surprisingly was more difficult than the real
Actual
interview I gave.
interview.
Yeah.
This is the feedback we used to get from all the trainees. Ashok, I'm able to crack the other interviews, but not
Yeah.
able to crack the mock interviews
So
from AJST.
yeah, that is a really good point, and you know where you stand after giving the
Right.
interview. Like you know where you stand and what fields you need to work on more.
Cool,
So
cool.
yeah, then I gave an interview and I got the job. So thank you for I am again thank you for your guidance and your mentorship. So like let me get straight to the point right now. Might have seen that there are massive layoffs going out right now. Layoffs, the Google employees from Google, employees from Microsoft. So were they not good? No, I don't think that is not the point. They were already good. That's why they were working in Microsoft. What they were lacking was the upscaling. So they were still working on technologies which are like 10 years behind, which you used to ask from last 10 years. So they did not upskill themselves with the time. So I think that is the reason right now.
Correct.
So there is a massive demand of skilled labor, skilled employees in the Indian market industry. And I think if you guys are here, you are guys are attending the training, then you are already ahead of most of the people working in IT industry. So because there is a large amount of demand, when I was applying for interviews, there every day I used to see like 100 to 150 job postings on LinkedIn itself, 100 to 150. So
Okay.
that is a
Okay.
very huge amount. Yeah. So I think this is the right time you work on yourself. You take a break and keep upskilling, keep learning yourself, and this learning should not stop. I think so. We have seen that recently AI has been rolled out from the Salesforce, yeah, so in sales and service and commodities cloud. So people like are wondering whether the AI will take the job, whether the AI will take their jobs. So I don't think the AI will take the job, but I think the people who work on AI, who use the AI, and who have a knowledge of AI will get the job
True that.
and will replace everyone else. So I think you need to leverage this technology and you need to make most of it. And if you work and you if you work consistently, and I don't think there is any reason for you to not get placed. For even for freshers, the AJ skill development, they have some tie-up with companies, and there are many trainees who got placed from them itself. So you don't need to worry that I'm a fresher, I don't have experience. So they will provide you everything, but you just need to give them their time, give them time, your time. So I
Nice.
think.
That nice to hear from your end, Aditya. So maybe there are few people who would be here. They want to know. They might have other queries to ask with you.
Yeah.
So those who have any questions, guys, just raise your hand in Zoom. There is an option called raise hand. I will call your name one by one. If you have any questions to Aditya, you can ask and get it clarified from your end. Please don't unmute and speak at a single time. So that's the reason I'm asking you. Just raise your hand. I call your name one by one. So you can ask your question, except the salary part, which is something he cannot disclose or we are not able to disclose here because every people will sign NDA with an organization. So this is a sensitive thing. Please don't ask that. Apart from that, feel free to ask him anything. I go with the first one, Gokula Mohan. Yes, Gokula Mohan, you can unmute and speak.
Uh, Hi Aditya, thank you for
Hello.
letting me to ask the question. So
Mhm.
actually, when you are saying the same, when you are saying about your journey, I relate to myself. Actually, you got laid off, but the thing is like I didn't got laid off, but I was into bench. Okay, from last
Mhm.
6 months, I was actually exactly on by this July, I'm having 2 years of experience as a Salesforce
Mhm.
thing. But the thing is like from first onwards, I'm not having any project experience, like not having any experience. I'm in my current company. So the thing is like I got to know like if I am would be like this, I'm not having any skills. I also don't get any higher packages when I go to other companies also. So recently I starting to upskill myself. Like I don't understand but like as I'm not having any project experience, but I'm having some knowledge on Salesforce.
Mhm.
So will I'm able to compete with others and will I be able to get a job as like everyone was saying like currently there are no jobs for 2 years experience people like they're only saying like more than 4 years of experience people they are like getting calls we are not getting calls so I'm just getting that so I don't know like what to do so just asking about your suggestion like what can you give
Yeah.
about this.
So first you said about the project, right? So I think for that you even I made my own project before getting into the job interview or before applying. I made my own project on Salesforce platform. So I think that will help you, and that, even when you are giving an interview, you can explain the project you have made. So that will be an added advantage if you have not worked in a Salesforce project. So I would like to suggest you that you search on YouTube or Google. There are many projects that can be made from scratch by a developer. So I would suggest you to go through all the YouTube videos and start preparing your start making your developing a project from scratch. So I also it will give you a very vast idea about how the Salesforce works. What is the architecture of the Salesforce? So I would suggest you to develop a project. And regarding that there are not enough job opportunities for a fresher. I don't think so, because look at me. I have only 1 year of experience. Not in development part. Still, I managed to get a job, and you will see there are other trainees in AJ development as well who got a job as a fresher. So you don't need to think about that. I won't get a job, or I won't. That is the later part. First, you focus on learning, and you should love the process. So whatever you are learning, you should love that. So that's after that you can sit in placements, or you can sit in job interviews. And also that AJ skill development, they have tie-ups with various companies, so you don't need to worry about that. If you complete the course, and you constantly give join the co-learner sessions, ask in doubts from the AJ skill, and complete the tracking sheet, I think they will automatically give your uh, the resumes to the tie-up companies, and you just need to face the interviews. So that is a very easy part, because uh, you don't need to search for jobs, or you don't need to go on LinkedIn and search and apply, because AJ will do that for you. So that part is cut. So that also is a difficult part, to search for jobs, to match the requirements. So I think they have tie-ups with various companies. Don't focus on the jobs. Focus on learning what you are learning. You should love that, and you will definitely get a job.
Thank
I
you,
think,
Aditya.
yeah.
Thank you, Aditya. Okay, next one. Gayatri Muturaj.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you, Aditya, for your insights. My question is, how long it took for you to learn, I mean, to upskill? Basically, for you, it will be a upskilling, right?
Mhm.
And I know it will be a standard time for each course, but what I need to know is each person's knowledge level will be different, right? So if you want to increase, I mean, increase the timings and all, I mean, if you need any support, extended support and all, whether you'll be able to get it during the course.
Yes, from the AJ skill,
Yes,
or
yes.
yeah, they have a co-learner session till I guess 10 p.m.
Mhm.
So you can join that. You can ask anything. You will get the answers. And also, if you ask in a group that I have this problem, or I am facing this problem, so definitely one of the trainee will answer you. And I think how much time you need to complete the project, this training, it depends on you how much time you are willing to give. So
Mhm.
for me, I used to give at least 8 hours per day, and it took me.
Yeah, that's what I know. I mean, you are free that time, so you used to give that.
Yeah, yeah,
So
that is
in
also the
my
case.
case and all, and for few of others and all, they used to have some. I mean, I'm already working in another company, but I want to learn Salesforce. So in that case, do we have options to for that taking up the times, choosing that?
Yeah, they, actually, I also used to join at 10 a.m. My
Mhm.
co-learner session, we have a guide which will answer all the questions, and which we need to show the solution for tracking sheets for case studies.
Okay.
So that was at 10 p.m. So I think they are working very late, and there is a mentor session at 11 also. So you don't need to worry on if they will give you time or not. Definitely, if you are working hard, they will give you their 100%.
Okay. One more question. You upskilled your development part only, or you have learned administration
Both.
as
I
well?
think today you need to have knowledge of both administrator and
Both
developer
and-
as well, because the competition is
Mhm.
very high.
Mhm.
So there are a lot many job postings, but there are a lot many of people who are already working in Salesforce also.
Okay, so
So
basically, I mean, all the developers will be having knowledge on administration also. Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you.
yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you. So next one, Sudhir. So guys, just please be confined with the questions you are going to ask only to Aditya. If you have a very generic questions, right, we are going to definitely address in the upcoming Q&A session. If anything that you want to get in, clarify only from Aditya, please ask them. Sudhir, over to you, Sudhir. You can unmute and speak.
Yeah. Hi, Aditya.
Hello.
Hello. Actually, I have one question. I have Salesforce admin and Salesforce testing knowledge. Okay. So actually, I go into the interview rounds and I'll go for an last round also. But in the last round, they will ask me regarding unit testing. So unit testing is a part of the Salesforce development part. Am I right?
Yes, but you said you are working in the testing, so. But
So
I think unit testing, like the more you face the job interviews, the clearer idea you will get what they are asking. So they are asking on unit testing. I think you, if you don't have the knowledge of unit testing, you should learn about it. So,
okay. So actually, in the unit testing, they were asking me regarding like LWC and other triggers part as well. Okay, but that comes under the development part. In my organization, that is actually not happen. In my organization, only SIT and UAT environment testing is done from the tester side. So how can I convince him regarding it?
no, I don't think you can convince him, but you can do one thing. You can learn the development part, because I said that competition is very high. There might be people who have the knowledge of development, testing, and integration, like a full stack developer. So you also need to learn everything that comes in Salesforce, the development part, the testing part, or the administrator part. So yes, I think
Okay.
you need to be a full stack developer in Salesforce.
That's true.
Okay, so
Yeah, sorry to interrupt, Sudhir, because see, coming back to your question, it is a very simple thing. See, at the end of the day, I'm going to pay a 4 lakhs, 4 LPA for a Salesforce developer. And also, if you are also demanding the 4 LPA, being a tester, right? Which one I will be chosen? The same way how we choose a mobile phone. I'm having 20,000 rupees. If I go to the market, if I go to purchase a mobile phone, first thing I will check whether this particular mobile phone has all the features. Only if any mobile phone have all the features, I go and purchase the mobile phone, right? Instead of buying the phone which has less features, because I'm going to pay the same amount to this phone as well other phone. It's a typical thing. When it comes to the employer, at the end of the day, they're going to see, I'm going to hire a person, whether the person is capable of handling everything. That's not an ideal thing. You may say, Ashok, I don't apply for only the tester job. Why they are asking all the question? There are chances other tester who also knows these things, so they don't want to miss the other person. So as he mentioned, right, it is better
okay.
to have at least the basics. At least you know the basic. That would be really better. Okay.
Your
All right.
basics should be strong. So I think if your basics are strong, you can crack any interview.
Okay,
Also for a
so
fresher, they don't expect too much. They expect that you should have a knowledge of the basic things.
actually,
So,
the problem, Aditya, is like I have more than 3.5 years of experience. Okay, so if I want to learn the Salesforce development part, I have very good into the admin as well as the testing part, but I don't know about the development part. So how much time it will take to the development part?
so if you are working right now, or
Yeah, working right now onto the admin
so
and testing part.
it depends. It totally depends on how much time you give to the course. If you are if you are able to give at least 4 hours, like you said you are working, so 4 hours is more than enough. And so it depends on you. I think if you daily give 4 hours, then you will might be able to complete the whole development, which includes integration as well, LWC, Apex Basics, triggers. And triggers are one of the most important topics, because they will definitely ask you to write a trigger. So you should have a strong hold on triggers. So I think that will take minimum for you 3 to 4 months.
Yeah, to answer the question again, Sudhir, this is a typical question people ask. How much time it will take Ashok to complete the course? Nobody can answer. It purely depends on you, your potential, because only you know your potential and how much time you spend on the daily basis. As Aditya told, it is going to take an average. All right. So guys, we got very few minutes. Again, please confine your questions only to Aditya. If it is a very general questions, we are going to have a Q&A session. We'll definitely going to address. If you have questions to ask Aditya out of his experience, out of his learnings, if you want to ask anything, please let me know. We got the last two people. Akshay, do you have anything to ask in specific to Aditya?
Yes, sir. Hello.
Yes, please.
Aditya, you go as a 1 year experience for interview. So in interview on LWC and integration part, how much are they expecting from 1 or 2 years experience person? So how level of difficulty, the questions of difficulty level are basic or it is in deep?
So it depends on you. If you said there that I have worked on integration, I have integrated to so and so third party application. So they will ask you from the deep. But if you just said that I have a knowledge of integration, I don't, but I have never integrated my Salesforce platform to any third party application. So they will just ask the generic questions from what is the integration, types of integration, how can we access Salesforce data. So that basic level, I already said that your basic and understanding for the Salesforce platform should be very good. You should have a strong hold on basic things. So if you mention there, it depends on you. If you mention there, like I have a knowledge of integration, but I have not integrated to any other any third party application. So they will ask generic questions, not much in deep. But if you said that I have worked on integration, I have integrated to third party, so they will ask you how you have what you have used, like or REST or SOAP. So is it OAuth or is it JST token based? So they will go in deep for sure if you tell them that I have worked on this and this. But as I said that like for my experience, I have 1 year of experience I have. So they won't ask, they won't expect too much from me. Just the basic knowledge, and I'm good. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Aditya. Lokesh, do you have anything to ask specific to Aditya?
Yes. Thanks for giving this opportunity here. And Aditya, congratulations for your placement here, and I'm happy about that too. So I just have a few questions, Aditya, to clarify with you. So first thing, so Sharmila was asking about the duration. So I just want to complete that question again. What is the duration you took to upskill yourself in the Salesforce? The overall duration.
So I guess 4 months. But I used to give 8 to 10 hours daily.
Okay.
So it depends on you how much time you give.
Okay. Okay. And you were suggesting few things that, you have to do projects on your own as well.
Yeah.
So for this 4 months and moreover than the period which you were, upskilling yourself. So how many projects have you, completed by yourself on your own? So that you get this clarity.
I did one, but if you have more than one, actually, I'd also had a project experience, right? So it was an added advantage for me. If you have not worked on Salesforce, then you can have more than one.
Okay.
But
so
you
how
should have a okay.
Please go ahead. Please go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, but whatever you make sure that you have a good knowledge of that. So because they are going to ask you from deep, like how you did it, what you implemented, so what you think can be implemented using another process. So you should be ready for that.
Okay, wonderful. So my last question, Aditya. So how many company interviews have you attended till now?
I attended a single one, yeah, and I was able to crack it.
Oh, super. Okay. So that's all, Aditya. Yeah. Tell me, please.
Actually, what has really helped me was the mock interview, because that was really difficult. So if you are going to attend an interview, please make sure that you attend a mock interview before, because it will tell you where you need to work on, and which fields you are missing. So it will help you a lot.
Okay, great. And Aditya, sorry to ask you with the last question again.
Yeah, no
So you have had previous experience in your support role, right? So that experience, did it add any value to the current, to upskill yourself in Salesforce, during the interviews or, during your, the learning part, the learning curve?
Yes, actually, I already had an idea about Salesforce. So that was an added advantage. If you are working on Salesforce, if you are working in support only, but it is an experience. So you can tell them that I have worked on this and this. So that is already an added advantage. Anything you have worked on is an added advantage for you.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, Aditya. Yeah, thank you so much, Aditya.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lokesh, and thank you, Aditya, for your time, for taking your Sundays for us and giving and enlightening few people. On behalf of the entire AJSD family, we wish you all the very best, and the actual challenge is awaiting for you from tomorrow onwards. So, hope you'll be doing good, and keep upskill yourself. And as this is not going to be the success end, right? The actual success is awaiting for
The
you.
start.
So, yeah, this is the start. Because our Salesforce is an evolving platform, we have to keep ourselves upskilled and updated every day. So that's very nice to have you here, Aditya. Thank you so much for joining. All the very best. Congratulations.
Thank you.
If you are interested to learn Salesforce, visit AJ Skill Development website. There you can find our course curriculum and you can come to know about the list of courses we are offering. We are offering Salesforce Administrator and Salesforce Development courses. To know about us and the team, you can visit our About Us section. This is an organization we are doing Salesforce training from 2018, and we have trained and guided 2000 plus candidates so far. And if you also want to know about our placement assistance, visit our placement assistance section where you can find the list of people and the category. You can see the list of people who got trained and placed from our side. You can also visit their LinkedIn pages to get to know about our training and also the feedback from the relevant trainees. Okay. And also, if you want to do the course inquiry, click on contact us. You will see the form. You can fill the form and submit the inquiry. Our team will get back to us. Thank you.